I think that obviously when it comes to the Somalis, the answer is no. I mean, their country has been a trash heap for generations at this point, and the United States tried to get involved and tried to help on a humanitarian level. And then obviously that didn't work out very well. The idea that we had to go from 2,500 Somalis living in the United States in 1990 to 175,000 Somalis living in the United States as of today as some sort of apology for what? Us not being good enough at bringing them food is pretty insane. And obviously, you have massive culture clash. You have lack of assimilation. You have mayoral races that are being divided by actual tribal loyalty in Minneapolis. That's what happened in the last mayoral race, is that actually certain members of certain Somali tribes voted against candidates who were siding with other members of other Somali tribes. We don't need that sort of full-scale tribalism in the United States. We got enough problems as it is. With regard to Afghanistan, I think it's slightly more complicated. Not that we should take in vast numbers of unvetted immigrants from Afghanistan because we screwed things up in Afghanistan. I think there's a couple of original sins. One of them, frankly, is just the pullout from Afghanistan the way Joe Biden did it. I think that if you pull out from Afghanistan and leave no governing institutions behind, such that everybody who helped out the U.S. Army is going to be murdered where they stand, we should find some place for them to go that's not the United States. But I do think that, if we ever want to have alliances with anybody else on earth ever again, and we're going to have to work with people against regimes that exist, then we want to find some place for some of those people to go. This case is a little bit weird because the guy not only worked with the CIA, he was pretty well vetted when he came in 2021. And then the Trump administration did grant him actual asylum in 2025 on the basis of that prior vetting, presumably, despite the fact that in 2023, we now know from the New York Post, he actually had been reported by other members of his community as having mental breakdowns, and he was depressed, and he was going out like on these long drives. Nobody knew where he was, and all this kind of stuff. And so the idea that we got from the Department of Homeland Security is that actually when he came in, he wasn't nearly as much of a problem as obviously he would later become, and that he was radicalized. And to me, this is a separate issue, but both need to be dealt with.